We keep this in.
Yeah.
Keep it in.
Yeah.
You can't keep butting in. You got to let me actually do the intro. Okay. It has to be somewhat professional.
Sorry.
For the viewers and for the listeners.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We're never going to get through it. Are you going to let me do it?
Yeah, go on. But you made got a whole lot of history. Oh.
Ali, why couldn't you make it? Come on.
Sorry, go on.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Warrior Unfiltered podcast. This is a special episode because it's not only the 10th episode of the podcast, it is also an episode that we have my lovely partner, Elysia Copeman, on. Unfortunately, Ali couldn't join us for this episode because he's too busy eating food. Ali. No, Ali will be on the next episode, but for this one, it is a spontaneous, off-the-cuff Q&A episode with myself and Elysia, and we are going to answer all of your brutal questions. So who wants to start, me or you?
Definitely you.
Should we go for one from the actual Q&A or an anonymous one?
Either.
I mean, all of my actual questions are from Ali. So Ali, you had time to write questions in, but you didn't have time to actually join me on an episode.
You're not better, are you?
No, not much at all. Right, let's start off with a good question. So Ali said, why did you start training?
You want me to go first?
Yes.
I've got to think of why I started training though.
Okay, well, I know why I started. So while she figures out why she started, I will answer the question as to why I started training. I mean, for me, it was a case of I'm brought up around fitness all of my life. My dad is the main kind of inspiration of what got me into fitness in general. He was a bodybuilder himself, and every summer holidays, I used to, when my parents were split up, half of the summer holiday I would go spend it with my father, and he would always take me to the gym, and I used to always sit on the black sofa. I remember Metroflex in Lower Sydenham, that's taken it back many years. I used to sit on the black sofa, and I was just literally mesmerized by all of these absolute monsters. And as much as I'm petrified watching them, I was at the same time just thrown away. It used to it was inspirational for me. It was like, I want to be like that. It was more so how freakishly big they were, but at the same time they were really just gentle, really nice, kind. And I think that's how I got into it for myself. What about you? Mine was more of an emotional kind of deep, sentimental answer.
Yeah, mine's not.
You just saw your gym crush at the gym, just thought I'm going to follow along.
No, I think I used to be quite big, and then I started getting quite skinny, and then I obviously still felt like I was quite big, so I started going to the gym to lose weight. But unlike everybody else, I actually started in the weight section.
Nice.
Because my friend Abby, she said, come along to the gym with me. So I was like, okay, I'll go along to the gym. So we literally went to the local Snap Fitness, and then we started there, and we started weight training. But I look back on what we were doing, and it was just absolutely horrific.
Yeah, but I think everybody's naive when they first step in the gym. But I think the positive side of it is the fact that you actually went straight into resistance training. Yeah. And you weren't just doing an abundance of cardio.
Nope.
Whole kickbacks on the Stairmaster.
I still did that.
Of course you did.
And I did the whole glute band on the Stairmaster, all of that.
Oh, Jesus.
All of it.
And on that note, we'll move on to the next question.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okie dokie. I've got one.
I do apologize for the dead air time.
Here we go. Sorry. Ghost, Rain, or Monster? What's your favorite energy drink?
Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What one?
Clear cut, straight Monster. That just beats all of them. I've never had a Ghost anyway. A rain,
They are quite good.
a rain's okay, but I don't know. The rain, they're very limited with their flavors. Monster, it has to be the OG, the goat white Monster.
Mm,
If I was to be rogue at the moment, I do like the Lewis Hamilton.
yes.
That's a really good one.
Yes.
Or the Fiesta.
Yes.
Yeah. If they don't have a white, it will be either Lewis Hamilton or Fiesta. Other than that,
Yeah.
I mean, we had what was the Relentless? We've been having that recently.
Relentless was
That's been
good.
good. I can't
Peach
comment.
and a raspberry one.
Yeah, I can't comment on Ghost. I've never had them.
They are
Rain,
good.
rain. It would be either melon or is it blue? What's the blue raz or something?
Blue ras, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's more close between all of them because I like all of them, but they've stopped doing the ghost ones in the UK because it has a substance that you can't sell in the UK in it, I think.
Okay.
And then the rain, I really like the peach one, but I like more flavors of the Monster.
Yeah.
So I'd have to
That's
pick
what I said.
Monster.
I think rain just limited with their flavors.
I like the peach one or the apple one
From Monster.
from Rain.
But what about Monster?
Oh, Monster, all of them. Apart from the purple one, that's disgusting.
Or even the gold one, the pineapple.
Yep, I'll have that one. I'll have all of them.
Actually, the cherry, the black and red one.
Black and red one.
Yeah, cherry, 100%. It literally tastes like Pepsi Max cherry.
That is a good one.
Anything cherry is a winner for me in my eyes. That's a good question. Oh, I miss you, Harry. It's not a question. All right. So whoever asked that, it's not a
Same.
question. All right. I don't know
miss
why you
you.
do miss you. I don't know why you do miss you. I don't know why you miss me.
You're getting all flustered.
Yeah, just
Got
a
a
little
crush
bit.
on them.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a boring one. Nope, it's boring. Who wears the trousers in the relationship?
Okay.
This is a anonymous question, so we don't know who actually asked this one. Who wears the trousers in the relationship? I mean, we're both
whoa. I would say we say after three.
I thought the one wearing the trousers would
obvious.
answer the question.
No, because it's obvious who wears the trousers.
I was going to say that we are obviously going to disagree here, and you're going to say you, and I'm going to say me. But I feel like the fact that you just remained quiet as I answered that just goes to show that I wear the trousers.
No, I was thinking about your listeners, actually. Thank you. I was thinking about what the listeners aren't going to want to listen to us bicker, are they? Here's the real relationship.
I think we have our moments, all right? If we give a cliche answer here, I think we both have our moments where we step up. There are moments where you wear the trousers and there'll be moments where I wear the trousers. I mean, I completely know, matter of fact, that right now, Elysia, you are just nodding along, but internally you're thinking it's just you that wears the trousers.
Yeah.
So she wears the trousers, okay? All right, guys.
Settled.
Next one.
Oh, is it my one?
Yeah. Well, I've got some good ones here.
Okay. Would you consider doing wellness?
I mean,
I'll let you go first.
I mean, I did consider it
Yeah.
at one point in my career, but I just don't have the female genitals. So I can't.
All the glutes for it, really.
Yeah, I've got the glutes. I just don't have the vagina or tits. I mean, I did have the tits, but I had them surgically removed.
It'd be nice if you could add a
my
promo
gyno.
code.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of referrals that I've made to Noah Clinic in Poland for my gyno surgery.
Shout out.
Yeah, I should get some commission, but I don't. So if you are watching, I can't even remember the name of my surgeon, but if you are watching, hit me up with some commission. But no, I think the question was actually aimed at yourself. I believe it or not.
I thought it was for you.
I would like to. I know this is obviously 2023 and whole gender equality,
you can do it if you want to.
Yeah, we have equal rights of opportunity. But no, I think this one was specifically aimed at you. So wellness?
No.
Why not?
No. My legs.
You need to elaborate.
Sorry. My legs are way too small and they're not growing into wellness. They need to grow into bikini first.
Would you say there's ever that kind of that like the probability of you doing wellness is
No,
slim,
very
non-existent?
non-existent. The muscle mass I'd have to put on to do wellness isn't possible.
I mean, yeah, truthfully, from a coaching perspective, from my observation, it would take a very long off season for you to make the progress that you would need in order to be contentious for wellness.
Some of
I
us
think we're
just
looking, you're looking at like a 4+ year off season, and that's a consecutive off season of 4 years straight. And even then, I mean, I'm going to be brutally honest, I still feel like the chances would be very slim.
indeed.
And that just comes down to a genetic component. You know, I think to give some kind of actual serious value of content on here, you know, there's only so much that we can do as individuals. We can take all the drugs that we want, we can train as hard as we want, we can eat properly, we can be very meticulous with what we're doing with all of the variables, but that limitation will always be our genetics at the end of the day, you know.
I'm not blessed in the genetic department, unfortunately.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like everybody genetically, their kind of their construct of their DNA kind of puts them categorically where they are supposed to be in bodybuilding. You know, if I wanted to be classic, I would never be able to be classic. I don't have the waist, I don't have the lines, I can't pull a vacuum. So I categorically could just never be classic, no matter what I did. I was supposed to be an open bodybuilder. So for you, it's bikini. I mean, you can obviously you can look into the differences between moving upper class from bikini into figure into physique if you still have the genetics, but even still, you'll know that, I think, from an early age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Feel like we answered that one?
Very in depth.
Okay, moving on to a less serious question. 3 things you like about each other. And there is a follow-up question, which I'm going to add to it, which is 1 thing you dislike about each other. So should we start off? I like the way that they've only put 1 thing they like we dislike.
There's so many.
What that you dislike?
No, that I like.
Jesus, ouch. 3 things that you like about each other. Let's do 1 each.
Okay.
So 1 thing what I like about you.
Yeah.
I like
There's a lot to
your
pick from.
yeah. I would say one of the best things I like about you is you're very disciplined. I know it's a bit cliche, but you are very disciplined. Even like there'll be moments where I say, "Oh, don't worry about doing your steps," or "Do you want to leave the steps out today?" If it's raining or if you've got like 6,000 plus steps to do, and you're like, "No, I've got to get them done." And you're very much that kind of you have that mindset of, well, this is what I've got to do, so nobody else can do it for me, so I have to do it. So you're very disciplined. I can be, obviously, with me being a little bit more fortunate from a genetic standpoint, I can get away with a little bit more. Like if, for example, if I was to eat a little bit over my calories and not do my steps, my required steps for that day, I may still possibly lose weight the following day. So I feel like that's where I'm not as disciplined as you, but then you make me more disciplined because of your discipline.
That's nice.
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, that's really nice.
Your one? I'm setting the standards.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You got to top that now.
my one's not that in depth, to be honest.
What are you going to say? Something shallow, like I like your tattoos.
I like your bum. No, I like how funny you are.
Okay.
No one gets to see how funny Harry is.
I don't think I'm funny.
You really are. You're really, really, really funny.
Okay. My next one? Because that's, yeah, I disagree. I don't think I'm funny.
But you are.
I mean, thank you.
That's okay. No worries.
But I don't know, because you say like other people don't get to see.
Yeah, like they don't get to see, like, because obviously that's behind a screen, and all the funny things come from just things you say in general.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm very much of the mindset of when I'm out in public, I'm just all business orientated. So I just feel like everything has to be professional. I mean, I'm still myself. I don't want it to come across like I'm fake. in person. I'm not fake in person.
Oh no. In person, you're
I'm
nicer
still
to talk
genuine.
to as
I'm
well.
still 100% me. I'm very transparent. But yeah, I think the funnier side, I think that's more of a, because of my anxiety when I'm out in public, because I'm very much an introvert. If I'm not around the right people that I feel comfortable around, that funny side doesn't necessarily come out.
Yeah.
If I'm comfortable around that person or that group of people, then 100% the funny side of me will come out. I would say so.
Yeah.
Second thing that I like about you. Second thing I like about you.
It's not hard to pick.
I don't want to say like the cliche ones that you're funny as well. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna say, right, you're it's two. It's like two and one. Okay, so I'm just gonna answer all three of them.
Bonus.
Yeah, I feel like you're very sophisticated and you're very mature for your age. Both of those,
Yeah.
100%. I know, obviously, when we first got together and then you revealed your age to me, my initial reaction was like, "Oh, at this
she's
age,
14.
yeah, she's illegal age, just how I like them." I'm cancelled.
Yeah.
Just right now. I am
You're gonna have to
joking.
edit that out.
I'm joking when I say that. Okay, I have a 4-year-old niece. Right, I'm not a nonce. I'm not Jimmy Savile. All right, calm down, people. That was a complete and utter joke. No, but obviously, with you being 20 years old, I'm 30. Just for people out there who want to know and be nosy, I think initially my reaction was like, oh, 20-year-old. I bet she's immature, but she just wants to. I don't even say be
Party.
just don't want to take life seriously.
Yeah.
And then the more I got to know you, I was just like, okay, well, she does seem like she's got her head screwed on straight. She knows what she wants. She's very dedicated, disciplined. She's very not organized, but you're organized in the sense of you knew what you wanted.
Yeah.
And you're very resilient in terms of it's okay, I want this and that's all I want and that's what I'm gonna pursue.
Yes.
And that's what I like about you. Very mature, very sophisticated.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Another two? Because that's my 3 in total.
So you did 2 just then?
Yeah, I thought
I see.
I'd wrap it up.
I see. Well, I like how caring you are and kind you are. So that is kind of 2 in 1 as well,
Yeah.
to be honest. Because you're caring for everybody and you're kind to everybody. You always will give time to anybody. You'll stop your session halfway through it to chat to people.
I mean, I don't want to.
I know. But you'll still do it. And not many people would do that.
Yeah.
And it's really nice.
Yeah. Fair enough. Again, I think that comes down to me just being so business orientated. I just always think with that kind of that scope, I have to be professional. I have to be polite, sort of thing.
Not everybody thinks like that, though.
I know.
I've met some dickheads.
Yeah, just me then.
Yeah.
Just me then. I think on that note, we'll leave the one thing that we dislike about each other because I feel like that was nice. Or do you want to look at you?
I'm ready.
You got a list in your back pocket or something.
No, I actually can't.
No, fit in the back pocket.
I actually can't think of something I dislike about you. But I
got one though.
No, I know what you can say.
Was that for me?
That I'm really forgetful.
Yes, that's it. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
And that's not even a big thing. It's just a little bit annoying. It's just like something so simple. Like this morning, I asked for a teaspoon for my coffee and she forgot the teaspoon, but she remembers to go and show me something on TikTok. Because that's clearly more important than my teaspoon.
I think it is.
I know a lot of people are going to think, oh, get over it. It's only a teaspoon, but it's just the principle. You know, I literally asked you about 2 seconds ago, can you bring that teaspoon up? But you didn't.
Okay.
That's it. But that's fine. I think that's just a little thing. So what's a little thing that you dislike about me?
Oh, a little thing.
Or a big thing?
Okay.
Come on, just come out.
No,
come out.
My one thing is the opposite of that. Is that you take everything so seriously. Everything needs to be to a T.
Oh, okay.
And you're very like, you forgot my teaspoon.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Leave it out. I forgot a teaspoon. It's not the end of the world.
All right, yeah. It's just annoying. Because then who ends up going downstairs to get the teaspoon? Me.
Getting his steps
Look,
in
I'm doing it.
for
I'm doing
him.
it. I'm doing it already. I'm doing exactly what you just said. No, I thought
Exactly.
you was gonna say it's more of a case of you said the complete opposite. So I remember everything.
Well, yeah, that
Now
is
I
it.
know, yeah, but I know that that's annoying.
Mm.
I'm a hyper observant,
Like you remember all my
and
embarrassing things that happened
I
to
just
me.
remember everything, everything, and it's so annoying sometimes.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Right,
It's
your
my
one.
turn, thank you.
All right, I'm just looking.
Okie dokie. Let's have something a little bit more juicy, I think.
Who has a juicier ass?
We can answer that one now. You. Um, let's have a look. I did see it somewhere. Here we go. Do you regret going unnatural?
Yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
I would say no because the way that I look.
You look sick.
Yeah. I mean, anybody, in my opinion, who goes assisted, they cannot deny they feel so much better in terms of how they look and how they perceive themselves. So 100% I don't regret that because although I'm not overly satisfied with my physique. I feel like I'm really small still. For all the years that I've been grafting, I've been doing this for 10 years and I still feel like I should have been twice as big at this point that than what I am now. So yeah, I would say yes, I do. No, sorry, no, I don't regret it in terms of the look. Although yes, I should still be bigger, but I do regret it from a health standpoint, 100%,
Yes.
because of my kidney disease that I've literally created from being assisted. Some of the other health implications that I've
Undergo?
undergone. Is that even right?
Undergone. Yeah.
Yeah, undergone. It's all correlated with PEDs. Now, I don't want people again to misconstrue that we're saying it's a direct correlation with the use of performance enhancing drugs. It's an indirect correlation, but the use of the compounds that I have been exposed to over the many years that I've been using have only just amplified the kind of underlying conditions that I had already. I've always suffered with asthma that developed in pneumonia in 2020, but then that was also correlated with COVID. The kidney issues that will be directly correlated with the use of PEDs, but that was more of a case of me being very naive at the beginning of my career, not taking it seriously, not having the knowledge that I have now in terms of stack design, compound selection, mediating different receptors, so on and so forth. So I think that's a commonality with a lot of people. I think it's really prevalent that a lot of people will be naive at the beginning, but we're very fortunate now that we have so many well versed and educated coaches out there and just mentors who can point people in the right direction from the get-go. And that's something that I never had when I first started. So yes, I would say a yes and no as a long answer. What about yeah,
I agree.
yeah. Next question, or you going to answer that one?
I don't mind answering that.
Okay, that's cool.
I never mind answering that.
Okay then.
I don't regret it. I think, well, we'll see. We'll see. When I come to competing again, we'll see.
Yeah.
Because my problem is I don't have the best genetics. I'm not blessed with the best genetics. I really struggle to build muscle as it is. So the only way for me to be slightly competitive in bodybuilding is to use performance enhancing drugs. So currently, no, because I love the way I look.
I think for you it's a bit too early, really.
Yeah.
Because obviously how long have you been actually training for? Like if you say serious competitive training.
I would say, I don't know, because I started training quite well.
Okay.
From the get-go.
So what's that? 16?
That was 4 years ago.
So 4 years. So you've been training for 4 years, but your first time competing was last year.
Yes.
So let's say 4 years of serious training, but 1 year at a competitive level,
Yes.
it's still way too early for you.
100%.
You know, in terms of your competitive career, that's only 1 year. I'm 10 years down the line. I've competed 5 times now in total. So I feel it's more of a case of give yourself a few more years and then you can come back to that question.
And we will see.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. We'll see.
Yeah, I agree. What we got here? So here's a funny one. It's for you. Would you rather Harry be skinny and rich or have loads of muscles and poor?
Oh, that's really like
I feel like first of all it's
neither of them would matter.
yeah, I think it obviously you need to define what's rich and what's poor. Are we talking like homeless poor, but then look absolutely jacked? I mean, if that's the case, then the question would be
You're spending all your money on steroids.
Yeah, spending all that money on growth hormones.
Yeah.
Rent out a room.
Yeah.
So let's just say, okay, rich as in like filthy rich.
Like millionaire.
A billionaire.
Yeah.
And skinny. Or loads of muscles and poor in terms of what I earn now.
No, you're
Yeah,
not...
but in comparison to a billionaire.
Right.
Okay, a little bit less than what I earn now. Half of what I earn now.
Well, probably that one. If I had to pick.
You like the muscles over the money?
I don't really care about either.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
What about you for me? But with a big ass. Rich with a flat ass.
I mean, we have to keep this PG because Mr. and Mrs. Copeman might be watching. No, I think it comes down to I got with you not knowing
because of the bum.
Yeah, I got with you not knowing who you were, what you did for work, what your lifestyle was like, how much you earn. So I think, yeah, the answer would be I would prefer you to be a load of muscle, big ass, and be poor than filthy rich and skinny. I think regardless, either one is fine as long as you're still the same person.
Yeah.
As long as you still have the same personality,
exactly,
the same characteristics, I don't care if you're rich or poor. I mean, it would be nice if we were rich.
Yeah.
But
let's win that lottery, baby.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, we've got to start planning it.
Yeah. Got to be in it to win it.
I think that's rule number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Your go?
Yeah. Let me find one. Okay. I like this one. Favorite off-plan meal and why?
Do you want to start?
No, you can. Or do you need time to think?
Do we tell the viewers and the watchers and everybody else?
Do we out you?
Yeah. Well, standing in the background, I've got a poor appetite. Okay, I just don't like food in general, and you can attest to that. Money.
So I'm just playing my little violin.
I mean, I don't care. I don't care at all. If anything, you're the one that forces me to eat stuff.
Yeah.
Who literally came up 2 minutes ago with a little shortbread. There's me moaning like, oh, I don't want it. I have no appetite. And I mean, a lot of people say it's fortunate. I don't know whether it's fortunate or unfortunate, but I have no sweet tooth whatsoever. And I mean, generally, I have no sweet tooth. And you can attest to that.
No sweet tooth.
I honestly, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Dessert, you're like,
don't get me wrong. I will eat something that's sweet, but like, for example, you do a lot of baking for work. Yeah. And I've been helping you out recently. We'll make flapjacks, we'll make brownies, we'll make cheesecake. I will look at it like when we're melting the chocolate, I'll be like, oh, I would like to have a bit of that. But then at the same time, I'm like, I don't really care. I'm not like, I need to have it.
You're not like, oh.
Yeah. Whereas you're the opposite. You're like, you want to lick the spoon, you want to put your head in that bowl and just smother your entire face and then lick it all off your face.
Yeah.
I mean, I would as well. Lick it off your face.
Okay, that's nice.
Got a bit carried away.
Yeah.
So I don't have a sweet tooth. So my favorite off-plan meal would be something, I mean, At the moment,
Savoury.
yeah, it's something savoury, so something like nachos. But then that's more of a
Nachos.
starter, isn't it?
Go start and main dessert.
Okay,
Oh, go on.
starter would be nachos.
Yeah.
Mains would be I've always said this, like steak, egg, chips. That'll do me.
Really?
Yeah.
But
100%.
what about if we go out for something?
I would, yeah, but then obviously it depends. That's why I don't like this question because it always depends. It depends on what mood I'm in. It depends on what I fancy. So, like, we go to Wagamama.
Love
Yeah.
waggers.
We go to Comtour, the
Yeah.
Lebanese. Sometimes we'll have what else do we have? Like a Nando's. So
Mm.
I think it's dependent. I think it's predicated on how I'm feeling on that day. But if I had to pick only one, it would be something along the lines of Thai.
Thai, yes.
If it wasn't a steak, egg, and chips,
Yeah,
Thai. Yeah,
all the way.
Thai. Because recently I've been having egg noodles,
Mm-hmm.
so that's Thai orientated.
Yeah.
So Thai for me. And then dessert, keep it simple. It would just be either a packet of bourbons or a Ben and Jerry's ice cream, and it has to be caramel choo choo.
Mm.
That's me. You? Starter.
I don't do starters.
Okay.
I am not wasting my time with that. Don't waste my time. I'm not sitting there while you have a starter. I'm not having a starter myself. No, I'm not doing it.
So I'm having to bring my starter out with my mate.
You have to have your starters aside pretty much.
Okay.
Because I'm not waiting for it.
Cool. So main.
Main. There are so many things. There are so many things. Because I love a waggers.
You've got to whittle it down.
Okay.
Just...
I'm going to say my favourite thing in the world is a Thai green curry with sticky rice and spring rolls and prawn crackers. Mm-hmm. And then for dessert.
How long do we have?
Yeah, I know. I could eat so much. Probably just a lot of ice cream, to be honest with you.
What flavour?
Favourite, I would say, would probably be, oh, and this makes me sound like a 90-year-old, but I'd probably say rum and raisin, you know?
That's a good shout.
It's so good.
Yeah. Anything with raisin in it, 100%.
It's because I had it after my last shoot. I ordered like 3 scoops of rum and raisin ice cream to my hotel room because I was by myself and hungry, and it cost me £13.
But was it worth it?
No.
Oh.
It was melted by the time it got there.
Oh, that's depressing.
Yep. And it took half an hour.
Like in comparison, when I was in Vegas, again, same situation. I was on my own, so I got room service. I got chicken and I think it was mash, or like, you know, the little potato chips they do.
Yeah.
It was either mash or them.
Yeah. The
gravy,
circular ones.
Yeah. Gravy and veg. And then I got a dessert as well, which was it was a caramel something. I don't know the fancy name for it, but it was a caramel something ice cream, and it cost me like $40.
No.
Yeah, for the whole lot.
That's bad.
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
That was worth it. The chicken was
good.
I know you don't like the word, but it was so moist. It was so moist. It was just perfectly cooked. Everything about it was so nice. And like for $40, I was like, yeah, okay, totally worth it. I want to know what the ice cream was. I know it's caramel something. It just had a really fancy name. And it was just, it was incredible.
It does sound good.
It'll come to me.
I bet it was just something like caramel swirl.
Probably like they're like 99 machines.
Oh, Mr. Whippy.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I love that.
They charged me $20 for it. With favorite food, let's go back onto here.
Do we need a song interlude?
Yeah.
Give us a song.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you meet your partner? Sorry, forget about me. Song.
That's a nice story. I like to say we. No, you tell it better than I do.
Whole story?
Yeah.
Shall like give a concise version of it? A shorter.
Well, yeah, you could probably skip out some bits.
So you competed at your first show last year, November the 13th, it was, I remember, in Hull. I had a friend who was supposed to, well, he did compete at that show. I was supposed to go with him, but I was absolutely exhausted because I just got back from an international show with my two athletes the weekend before. It was my birthday on the Friday.
It's probably a good job you didn't come, to be honest.
And all I remember was I went to the cinema on my own. I mean, this is irrelevant, but anyway, this was the reason why I never came. I went to the cinemas on my own on the Friday, and I was like, I'm just so tired. I don't want to do anything this weekend. So in that moment, I decided I'm not going to go on that weekend. And then, obviously, lo and behold, I found out on the day that you were competing there. So I was a little bit gutted because we were kind of talking, not much.
Kind of.
It's very brief. It was more of a case of you were stalking me, and I was just occasionally liking some of your pictures and watching your stories, but you were full on stalking me, like full on. Emphasize on that, full on stalking me. There was a couple of times when you even slipped into the DMs and then deleted the message.
Oh, shut up, because people are going to believe that.
I had that in. I added him. That was a joke. No, so yeah, I remember I dropped you a message just like saying like congratulations or something like that, and then you aired me for a couple of days.
Sorry. Just getting
But then
over it.
yeah, then you eventually messaged me, and then we just like started talking from there. And then I remember a month later in December, you had your photo shoot, didn't you, in Ashford, which is in Kent. I mean, it was nowhere near me, but you thought
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you thought Kent was a very small borough. It's not a small borough, it's a very large borough.
Yeah.
And Kent where I'm from to Ashford was over an hour away. But yeah, you messaged me that weekend just saying like you're down for a photo shoot. We were kind of like joking, like having a joking.
I wasn't joking.
Oh well, I interpreted the conversation as like a joke conversation, like being there's a bit of banter. And then you were saying about coming out on the Saturday, and then I was like, no. You were like no as well because you were out with all your friends from the photo shoot.
We had a little meal, with the photo
so
shoot.
we kind of we had that conversation where your interpretation was, oh, I'm not interested, and then my interpretation was also that you're not interested. So I was like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. And then on the Sunday, you messaged me saying
he grew some big lady balls.
You did,
and I asked him out on a date.
You did. Well, you essentially said, do you want to come and give me a tour of Ashford?
Because I thought he was only about 10 minutes away.
Yeah. And then I said, yeah, okay then. So I made the hour trip down, and it kind of just went from there. The rest is history.
The rest is history.
We literally got along instantaneously from that first day. You then invited me up to Bath.
And then we wanted to stay.
I fell in love with the area. It was such a beautiful, stunning place. And on top of it, a bonus was, you lived
I was here as well. That's nice.
Yeah. No, that's not the case. No, so that's pretty much it.
That's how we met.
That's how we met. And
after
here we
my
are.
photo shoot.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to meet me after that?
I mean, I bet all the boys were queuing up. I just came knocking them out. I was like Miley Cyrus with my wrecking ball. I came in like a wreck. Took them all out. Straight in there.
Sorry for all headphone users.
Yeah. That's how it went.
Oh.
That's how it went, metaphorically, not literally.
I like it.
Yeah, and I came in. Just knocked them all out.
Yeah.
I was just like, look,
barged them out the way.
Here I am. This is what you want. This is what you need. Come with me.
Thank you.
There you go.
Got free Nando's out of it.
You did indeed. I think, did you pay for the coffee?
I did.
You paid for the coffee.
He let me
So there
pay
you
for the
go.
coffee.
I got a free coffee. She got a free Nando's. And I think on that note, we should leave it there. Do you reckon? Or should we do
I think one more.
one more?
Have you got a juicy one?
Not really. Some of these questions are a bit brutal. I mean, some of you people have zero chill. No, I've got one here. It's not really juicy at all.
No.
Just who's been training longer? That's me.
Yeah.
Because I'm older.
Okay, let's end it on a quick one then. And let's go for what is the best? Only allowed to pick one. The best perform whey flavour.
Oh, I mean, you've got the upper hand here because you've been using Perform Whey for a long time.
No, I only started using it when I met you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Because obviously prior to using Perform Whey, I wasn't using anything at all other than Strom, because obviously I was sponsored by Strom, so I'm just a big fan of their stuff. I'm going off topic. Perform Whey favorite flavor. I mean, at the moment, it would have to be. Can I only pick one?
Only one.
I'm gonna narrow it down to my top three, and then I'm gonna pick the one. It would have to be either the salted caramel. Is that the biscuit?
The caramel biscuit.
Yeah, caramel biscuit. The marshmallow.
Where's this one?
Yeah, I said I'm gonna narrow it down to my top three, and then I'm gonna pick my one out of those top three, because people want to know what my top three is.
No, they don't.
I mean, I want people to know what. My
Okay.
Right. So, caramel biscuit, marshmallow, and the what's the chocolate one?
Chocolate pistachio.
Yes. Out of them, I think it would have to be the caramel biscuit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know me, I like anything caramel.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go caramel biscuit.
Caramel biscuit?
Yeah, that's my one.
Locked in, baby.
Final answer.
Mine. Am I doing a top three then?
You can do, yeah.
Thank you, because I felt like it was a bit unfair.
Yeah.
Top three: chocolate pistachio, cracking flavour in like some yogurt. Don't come at me. I started that trend. Thank you. Sorry, chocolate pistachio, chocolate orange. Apart from they changed the formula of it, and now it doesn't taste as good.
Oh, have they really?
Yeah, and coconut cream. If I was going to pick one, coconut cream.
I knew you were going to.
And I don't even like coconut that much.
Then why pick coconut cream?
Because it's amazing.
You're the same as Henry.
But somebody that I know,
because he loved the coconut cream of rice.
That's good. White chocolate coconut JP's cream of rice.
Not affiliated. You're not affiliated.
I'm not. I'm trying to get a sponsorship. So if anybody wants to sponsor me,
Jordan or Corin, if you're watching this,
or just anyone who wants to give me some free cream of rice,
I mean,
pop
you
it
should
over.
really say that out there, because they're gonna be asking for something in exchange.
I said free.
Okay, fair enough. True.
Anyways,
is that it? Should we leave it there?
That is a wrap.
What was it again? Coconut.
Coconut
cream.
Okay,
that's a wrap. Okay, cool. We got it. So that is a wrap for this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I think if they did enjoy it, I think they should let us know. We'll have to do another one. I just think, honestly, if you got this far, I think everyone needs to send you a DM saying the word more. No. Saying the word Starbucks. Oh, good shout. It means they got to the end of this video. Okay, I'm with you. It means they got to the end of this video. Okay, so if you did, that's impressive, to be honest. Yes. So if you have got to the end of this episode, it's not a video. If you got to the end of this episode, drop a comment, Starbucks. Or just a DM. Yeah, or that's a DM, fine. Starbucks, and we'll give you a free virtual cookie. Don't say we didn't treat you. But on that note, Thank you for all tuning in, guys. We will see you on the next episode. As always, don't forget to leave a review on Spotify. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, give it a like, drop a comment, and we'll see you all on the next episode.
Hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8. You and me got a whole lot of history. Oh, we can be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. Whoa.
History. I don't know the lyrics. See you guys.